Recon Squad Commander, come up!
The drying riverbed will not be a serious obstacle for our columns, but I wouldn't risk crossing without any recon. The place could make a good ambush. We'll send in a recon company and, if everything looks alright, we will cross the river here. If the settlement is already occupied by the Tommies, we'll have to find another route. The enemy is on our tail, leaving us no time to search for a crossing downstream. Indeed, we have no choice. The column must cross the river here as soon as possible, or we risk being surrounded, in which case this war will be over for us in a matter of days.
It's too quiet. I don't like it. The floodplain our column must cross can be clearly seen from the far bank. If the Tommies have already dug into the settlement, we'll be in their full view. Besides, narrow passes are easy to mine and ambush. Take a few men and recon the area ahead. We don't need any unpleasant surprises.
Jawohl. Wird erledigt. Verstanden. Jawohl. Verstanden. Jawohl. Jawohl. Verstanden. Jawohl. Verstanden. Jawohl. Verstanden. Jawohl. Verstanden.
Tommies ahead. Don't let them get away. If that patrol reports us, the entire 8th Army will be here in no time.
Verstanden. Das Ziel ist los!
Eliminate the enemy patrol. Let no one escape.
Wird gemacht.
Seems like we killed everyone. Which is good. It's time to get back. Commander, there are anti-tank mines. It seems they mined the crossing but had no time to use these. I wouldn't go any further without sappers. We haven't finished with our recon. We need to check the settlement ahead. We'll worry about mines later.
Ich brauche Munition! Munition! Ich brauche eine Granate! Ich brauche Munition! Granate! Wird erledigt.
Squad, here's an order. Exploratory attack on the westward settlement. If you find a radio installation of any kind, destroy it at all costs. The enemy must not report on our presence here.
Verstanden. Vorwärts! Helft mir! Voraus! Nehmt sie unter Feuer! Munition ist alle!
I see the radio man. That dot is most likely the communications leader. We must stop the transmission, or we'll be dead by tonight. Excellent work. Now to deal with the others.
Jawohl. Wird erledigt. Granate! Wird gemacht. Vorwärts! Es hat mich erwischt! Cover me! Enemy is ahead! Für das Vaterland! Perfect! Los! Zielt auf die Infanterie! Bereit machen zum Angriff! Schnell!
One problem solved. Search this place. If there were sappers at the crossing, we might find a mine detector here. It's time to take care of the road. We must be ready for a possible attack on the column. Take all you can use. Mines, machine guns, larger calibers. This arsenal might
Jawohl.
come in handy soon.
Munition! Jawohl. Feuer auf mein Kommando!
Radio destroyed. No more communication for the Tunis.
Wird erledigt. Jawohl. Jawohl. Verstanden. Jawohl. Verstanden. Verstanden. Jawohl. Jawohl. Verstanden. Jawohl. Jawohl. Verstanden. Wird gemacht. Jawohl. Verstanden.
Verstanden.
Jawohl. Verstanden. Verstanden. Laden! Die Munition ist alle! Jawohl. Wird erledigt. Verstanden. Jawohl.
Seems to be clear. Column may
Jawohl.
start moving.
Vehicles on their way. All units stand by. Tommies may attack at any time.
Mein Kommando! Das Ziel ist in Reichweite!
Verstanden.
Verstanden. Ich brauche eine Granate! Für
Wird
das
gemacht.
Vaterland! Los!
Commander, mortars. We must eliminate crews before they open fire.
Gegner direkt vor uns!
Hurra! Nehmt sie unter Feuerdeckung!
Stand your ground. More trucks on the way.
Verstanden. Hey, Jungs! Verstanden. Feuerschutz! Jetzt Feuer! Da kommen sie! Ich hasse es! Laden!
Commander, air recon reports a large armor-supported enemy formation closing in from the northwest. The vanguard will be here in a few minutes.
Jawohl. Wird gemacht. Jawohl. Jawohl. Wird erledigt. Jawohl. Nehmt Feind voraus! Eine Granate! Nicht schießen!
Pull vehicles and man back to the floodplain. The Junkers are airborne and will be here in a few minutes.
Several Crusaders are closing in from the north. Commander, we won't hold out without air support.
Several escort tanks have arrived. We'll use them accordingly.
British tanks have blocked the crossing. Try to destroy them before they splinter our trucks.
Perfekt!
The Tommies won't bother us in this pass anymore. The landslide has blocked the way for their tanks. The Africa Corps column will advance along another route to the far slope. Our task is the same: cover the trucks. A few more trucks have managed to get here. Try to provide them with a safe crossing. Shoot on my signal! Let's give him fire! Shoot on my signal! Give fire! Now! Give fire! Now!
Gegner direkt vor uns!
A large enemy formation is closing in across the floodplain from the east. If Tommies dig in and cross it, we'll have real trouble recapturing the area. Excellent work. The last vehicle column is on its way. Secure the passage, and we'll finally be able to leave this god-forsaken place.
Feuer auf mein Kommando!
Shoot on my signal!
Verstanden!
Verstanden! Verstanden!
Verstanden!
Jawohl!
Jawohl!
Verstanden!
Jawohl! Verstanden!
Gegner direkt vor uns!
Jawohl.
Panzerbrechende Munition laden! Panzerbrechende Munition laden! Feuer! Gegner von links!
All those battles left the Africa Corps so exhausted that advancing was simply beyond us. Oh hell, we even finally reached the lands of ancient Egypt, and then had to turn our backs on the British and go back to our starting positions. But we'll make up our losses and we'll be back. There's no doubt about it. And so far the 8th British Army is on our heels. A recent skirmish with its vanguard at the floodplain of some dried-out little river could have been disastrous. The Tommies were very confident of their superiority, and that enabled our column to break through their ranks at the very last moment. Now we are continuing westwards to Tripoli, where we will try to consolidate our positions and teach the Allies another good lesson.
By the autumn of 1942, German forces were under pressure in North Africa, and the landing of Allied troops early in November worsened the situation even more. Within 2 months, the 8th Army captured Tripoli, and the remains of the Africa Corps retreated to Tunis, to the well-defended Marais lines to join other Axis forces. The rainy season granted both sides a respite. It allowed Rommel to receive additional reinforcements and armaments from Italy, and the Allies had time to build support bases and establish communication lines, thus preparing for a decisive offensive. On the 20th of March 1943, the British attacked the Marais lines, while the Americans, under the command of Patton, launched an assault from the other flank. The German and Italian troops were trapped in the triangle of Tunis-Bizerte-Bon. Despite fierce resistance, it was clear that the Germans couldn't hold the springboard. Already by the end of April, the 18th Army Group, commanded by Field Marshal Harold Alexander, approached Tunis and engaged the defending troops at the Bay of La Goulette.